Hi everyone, it's Ipek here from Sunshine Library. Welcome to today's craft. So as you can see, I've got some bees here laid out, so I think you know what that means. We're going to be making bees today. Now I've got some with wings and without. That's simply because some of you might not have clear sellotape at home, so I wanted to show you that you can make it without the wings as well. Okay, so I've got everything laid out here. I'll go through it with you. I've got a glue stick, I've got some pipe cleaners, I've got a cotton ball for the face. As I mentioned, I have some clear sellotape. I have a paper plate here with some PVA glue on there, so PVA glue. I've got some yellow and black paper that I'm going to be cutting into strips. I've got a pair of scissors. I've got googly eyes and a cardboard roll. Alright, now because we do have scissors in this activity, kids, make sure that there is an adult that's supervising you or someone that can help you cut the strips of paper if you need the help, okay? Other than that, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with cutting some strips. So you're just going to get some paper, and you can cut it however thick or however thin you like, depending on how big your cardboard roll is. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut some strips. Alright, awesome. So I'm just going to pop those to the side. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our roll and our glue stick. Alright. Now, what you want to do is, as I did with these, I'm just going to glue down the strips of paper onto the roll. So that's going to give it that nice black and yellow colour that you see on the bees. Alright, so just grabbing each strip, pop some glue on there, okay, and then glue it down. Pretty easy, right? Okay, now what you're going to do is you're just going to alternate between yellow and black. Like I said, the strips can be as thick as you want. Alright, there we go. Got all our strips of paper on there. Awesome, good job. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need the pipe cleaners because we're going to make the antennae and we're going to make the legs, okay? So grabbing the pipe cleaner, what I did with mine is I sort of went around the tube, okay, and then I twisted it around so that it would stay in place. Awesome. Okay, now what I did was I slightly bent the tip outwards, okay, and that gives us our antennae. You see that? Awesome, good job. So now we're going to do the legs. Now the legs are very similar to the antennae, but they're a little bit shorter, so you might have to cut the pipe cleaners a little bit shorter as well, okay? So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around once, okay, and then I'm actually going to pop one of the pipe cleaner ends through the loop, and then I'm going to tighten it just like that, okay, and then fix it up, make sure that's on the bottom. Cool. Now you see how those legs are quite long, so I'm going to have to cut that. So I want the legs to be about that long there. Awesome. Same on this side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it down like that, and then bend it out so it looks like a little foot. Okay, so bend it from in there and then out. So it looks like it's got two little feet. See that? That's cute. Alright. So now we're just going to do the same with the other two. Alright, so grabbing that. Awesome. I love this activity because it's actually very easy to make and they look so cute. Okay, cool, that's that done. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead with the face. Now because my little cotton ball is a lot smaller than the whole of the cardboard roll, I'm going to cut this one into half. Alright. Now for this bit I'm actually going to use PVA glue. So I'm going to pop the lid back on there. Just because I feel like it will stick a lot better to the cardboard roll. So I'm going to pop some PVA glue on there. So you might need to put some around the edges of the cardboard roll just to make sure it sticks on. So I'm going to pop that there. There we go. And then I'm going to grab the other half. Awesome, now that might take a little while to dry. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make the wings. So I'm going to grab that clear cellotape. Alright. Now what I did was I just cut some off, folded it in half, as you can see. Then I'm going to fold it again, and one last fold. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I'm using more than one layer. If I only use one, it's not going to be very easy to see. So I want to use maybe 2 layers for each wing. Okay. So now you're just going to cut out whatever wing shape you like. Okay, so I'm going to go from smaller to bigger. And I want it to be kind of round at the top. Awesome. Cool, there we go. Now to give it that wing effect, what I'm going to do is grab it and just scrunch it up. Just roll it around in your hand, scrunch it up. And then you open it. See how it kind of looks like wings? So you can rough it up a bit more if you want, if you think that's not enough. And there we go, awesome. So I've got 2 there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to pop them together. And then I'm going to grab the edge and twist it. Twist, twist, twist. Okay. And there we go. We've got a wing there. How cool is that? So now what you're going to do is, and this might be a little bit tricky because remember we pulled to tighten the legs on. So you're just going to try and find a little gap underneath and then push it through. Otherwise you can use a toothpick or something just to push it through. Alright, there we go. There's my first wings. How cool does that look? Awesome. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do the other side of the wings. So there we go, our wings are on there. Now all that's left are the eyes. So I've got a whole bunch of different sizes here, but I'm going to go for these ones. They're not too big, not too small. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to pop some PVA glue on there, and then pop that one straight on top. There's one. and our second one. There we go, 2 little eyes. There's our bee. Now the cool thing about these is you can use them as finger puppets too. Bzzz. Well, that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed the craft and that you had lots of fun. Make sure to check out our other videos and watch out for the new ones to come. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Bye.